What a game. Like, Samoa Joe, hell yeah. Good seeing him in there. I enjoyed it. Like, there obviously I wouldn't have done as much stuff in here if I wasn't enjoying it. K-san and Kaho. Yeah, if I wasn't enjoying it, I wouldn't have done as much as I did. I mean, most Yakuza games. Chill out. Just let it. Fucking old man too. Oh Lord. Oh hell yes, Mojo. Break it down. Saijima's the weird one in this. What just happened? What just happened? I mean, that, I guess, is very indicative of what the game is. Like, I am so happy that we got to play another game where you played as Majima. Like, really, Yakuza 0, you play as half the game with Majima, and then, like, you have Majima as, like, pop up here and there as a game, or as a character that you can play. But this one, like, all Majima, it fits his character so well. Like, what is Majima? What does he look like? He looks like a pirate. Let's make him a pirate. Like, actually a pirate. The story was, parts of it were batshit insane. Like, how many people are just like, hey, pirates. And they're like, what do you mean pirates? Like, there's a giant pirate ship docked out at port. Like, what do you mean, what is a pirate? Or, like, pirates don't exist. They're walking around. But then you throw into the greed that was happening within Atlantis, and I am a lot more, like, that's a very reasonable story. I thought it was really cool. Like I did enjoy the whole basic concept of finding a treasure. Right? Like what is the main goal of a pirate? Usually pirates are to get treasure. The cooking was fun to an extent. I would say, I mean, you get so many of the ingredients to cook with through just like feeding animals. The only one that you don't get is plants. And if you don't plant a whole lot, I don't know what you can really do with it. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but I ended up not really going too crazy with it. But this was a very good game. I enjoyed the hell out of it. So it's I don't know. I don't know exactly how you want to word it. Like I said, I enjoyed the hell out of it. The fighting styles, like Gaiden, I wasn't sure if I was going to enjoy like I did with Gaiden. Like, so I didn't, with Gaiden, I didn't know if I was going to like the agent style. I turned out loved it. This one, I had less of a concern with it. I figured I was going to enjoy it, but I didn't know if I was going to go crazy with it. So, like, I ended up liking both of them very equally, which is good, right? So they both, the one thing that I've always liked with Yakuza is a lot of the times multiple fighting styles have their uses. A lot of the times you'll have a fighting style that is very good for groups and another one that is very good for single enemies. So like usually ones, if you want to put it like this, you have like your gauntlet leading up to a boss and then one style for your boss as your boss fight. And this is more of a fun story, right? There's not a whole lot of like feel, like it doesn't there are parts that kind of tug at your heartstrings, like obviously seeing Noah crying at his dad getting stabbed, like that doesn't make you exactly feel good. But it's, I was looking at some of the stuff and like there are a lot of story beats in the other games that really just hit you. And this one I think is just more on the fun side, right? So, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can easily do that. It's definitely not bad by any means. I want to see if there's something else after this. Okay. So. That whole ending kind of changed a lot of what my thought was, right? So my whole thought was that Majima was sent there essentially, as was put earlier, to babysit, right? And that's fine. then he just becomes a pirate, all this stuff, meets up with Jason. They find out about the Esperanza treasure, the elixir, and to save or to help Noah with his asthma. That was my broad thought of what was happening. But then, what was just revealed in that cutscene there was that once Majima found out about the treasure and about the elixir, that was his drive. And his drive was to try and get that for Kiryu. Even like Saejima brought up, even without his memory, he still finds himself in that position and is still has that drive. Does it change where it's put on the list? I don't know yet. I'll have to double check what the list says. So it's, I don't know. Like, the Yakuza games are so tough to rank because all of them are so good. Even 3 and even Dead Souls, they have their fun. Dead Souls is a weird game and it doesn't run well. So if we had a remaster of Dead Souls, it's possible it would rank higher. And 3 is just annoying with the fighting. And truth be told, I don't think I was as much of a fan of Okinawa as a city, like as the main place that you walk around. But that wasn't that's not a huge deal. Hawaii's fun. Like, I enjoy walking around Hawaii. The sailing and because that's a big piece of this. I don't think I was that big of a fan of the sailing. There were parts of it, sure. But there were things about it that it felt slow and it felt clunky, right? Like, obviously the port and starboard cannons, you need time to reload. Even if you have lasers, you need time to reload. So I'm not against that. But like the boosts, the drifting, like some of those things just kind of, it felt clunky. And it just kind of made it like, it's whatever. I liked coming up, granted I looked up a best crew, but I liked coming up with teams or squads. I liked looking for all the treasure. I liked the devil flags because I think they were fun to do. But the sailing to get to them, and even some of the fights in there were clunky. The big ass fights on the ships, or on the beaches, those were so much fun. Like that screams like a Dynasty Warriors game, which I'm not usually a fan of, but after playing this, I'm thinking about picking up like a Hyrule Warriors or something like that. Um, it's good. It's fun. I love the fact that we played as Majima. I love the fact that we could play Get to the Top as Majima in something other than Dead Souls. But if I'm going to rank it, Jesus, where would it get ranked? I'll say this: it is not as good as Gaiden, the man who erased his name. It's not as good as that, which means it's at least below 6th in my list. I feel like it's below Judgment, which is 7th. Is it below like original Like a Dragon 7, essentially? Because I think it's above Ishin, which is 9th. So it's going to be I think it's going to be either 8th or 9th in the list. And I'm trying to remember Like a Dragon 7. And I know I didn't like a lot of parts of that because I wasn't a fan of the turn-based. But I loved 8. 8 is number 3 in my list, which is still the same thing, but there's a lot of quality of life with that. I think I'm going to put this at 8th. I feel like I enjoyed this better than Yakuza 7. That feels like the right place for it. But yeah, like, what is really what is there to say? It is a fun game that has pieces of it that aren't as fun, but is a generally fun game in a fun location that has a lot of shit to do. Like, if we look at this, what is my game time? 50 hours. This is not supposed to be a full-length Yakuza game, but that could tell you something different. So there's a lot of shit to do. So it as with most Yakuza games, absolutely play it. If you are a fan of Yakuza, even the bad ones, I will say, the bad ones, I will say you have to play them. Because even in those, there might be more frustrations than less, but generally they are fun games. So this is one that is just silly. It has a silly title. But in the end, it is a lot of fun, and I am excited that we were able to play another game as Majima. That's, I think, kind of the gist of it. So yeah, I think that's kind of all I have to say on it.